Welcome to Views of a Flick. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. Here with Sid.
What's happening?
Here with Sleepy Ryan.
What's the word?
It's Sleepy Ryan. Sleepy Brown. Get it? And we here doing episode 3 of Obi-Wan, part 3. I am going to start this review off by saying Ryan was right. I was wrong.
Wait, about what?
That nigga Obi-Wan is soft.
I told you. Nigga,
I'm like, it ain't no way.
Obi-Wan's voice is trembling. That's
I don't watch. I don't watch
said.
shit with captions if I don't have to.
I always watch that with captions. Got to. It was a house full of motherfuckers.
Well, of course, you know there's spoilers. As soon as that nigga Vader showed up, that nigga got the running.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. And Obi-Wan better be lucky he got saved the same way Vader saved this episode.
I don't even know
Because
if...
up until then, this shit was
what?
more the first episode. To me,
With
personally.
Oh, no. I like this episode.
It was boring up until Vader came in. I'd say that. But also, like you said, with Leia, I'm not feeling her.
Nah.
And it seemed like she gonna be in the show the whole series.
Yeah.
And
This episode, I like this episode.
yeah, I like the last 17 minutes
I like
of
the
it.
whole episode.
Like I said, the Leia part is too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. They need to scale it back a little bit. You know, drop our ass off at the crib, man.
Exactly.
She trying to get there. Shit.
I thought the planet that they was flying to was her crib, but they got there. They was like, nope.
Yeah,
You just can't get on. What they on Coruscant?
I mean, I ain't want to see the adventures of Obi-Wan and Leia. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, it's, to me, bringing Leia in so much, actually, you know, it makes you look at the original trilogy like, okay, why are they acting like this? Why are they acting like that? You know, in the prequels, you know, we had that same question when we seen R2 and C-3PO. Like, why C-3PO and R2 act like they don't know who Vader is, or they don't act like they don't know who Obi-Wan is or anything like that. But we got it at the end of the episode 3.
Yeah.
They wiped them.
In the original, did she know that that wasn't her mama?
What did they tell us?
She never said it. What you mean?
In the what episode?
Episode 3.
You talking the movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, when
I mean, they wouldn't know anyway.
they would know.
How would they know? You can't recognize his voice. You can't see him.
Yeah, but they know who Obi-Wan was.
Did they even see Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Hold on, who y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
C-3PO and
Oh.
R2.
I don't remember them seeing him.
Yeah, R2 definitely seen R2. But no, what I was saying,
they was in the prequels.
yeah, but like I was saying,
No, I'm talking about after all this shit.
Oh.
I don't remember them seeing them.
yeah. Remember R2 the one that showed him the thing of Leia.
Oh yeah.
You know how I feel about A New Hope.
But what I'm saying is that's why I didn't want to see Leia all the way through this. Like, I didn't need to see Luke. You know what I'm saying? We could have seen Obi-Wan off doing something totally different.
Yeah.
But let me say, I like the episode. I just don't like the whole Leia. I don't like the Adventures of Obi-Wan and Leia thing to go on. You know, it's just
Episode's fire to me. I don't care about her being around. I mean, she was, to me, even though she was in the episode, I really didn't even pay her no attention.
I don't see how she was annoying. She was
She
annoying to
wasn't.
me
She
like she was annoying Obi-Wan when they was walking. I'm like, oh, would you shut up?
That was like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't 5 minutes of the episode.
She was doing that the whole episode, and they kept going to her.
I don't remember.
During the fight with Vader, they kept switching to her. I'm like, stop! Don't nobody want to see that.
But they had to set up for when what's name found her.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
y'all don't. Nigga, she in the show.
Nobody watched Obi-Wan.
Nobody wanted to see Obi-Wan be a bitch either.
to get a Leia story.
Nobody wanted to see this weak ass Obi-Wan either,
Yeah.
but she's saving this. I mean, she's saving him.
I mean,
if you ask me,
hell no.
if she wasn't in the show, it wouldn't be no substance to this show. It'd just be running.
I mean, no, with this show, yeah, but they could have wrote it differently. But I'm not so upset with Obi-Wan being soft compared to Vader.
It ain't no compared to Vader. This nigga can't be the Inquisitor right now.
And that's what I don't want to see. Because, again, it's like they can't leave this show with Obi-Wan being soft.
That's what it's looking like they're going to do.
Because my point is it seemed like this show is messing up the continuity of Star Wars that we got.
I was waiting on one of y'all to say that, too.
You don't think so?
No.
Why not?
Because we don't know what the fuck happened in that little time. We don't know.
But we know.
Before, we don't know what happened.
But we know after this, he go back to being a recluse. So it's like, don't much change during this.
I mean, yeah. I guess he was a recluse.
He go back into being go back into hiding at some point.
I mean, no, I would imagine that at some point he picked up his Jedi training again, or getting in tune with the Force.
Yeah, because that's obvious that he disconnected from the Force.
Right. So I would imagine that happened. But
I don't even see how you disconnect that fast.
It's been 10 years.
This just don't seem right.
Especially if you trying to, like he was making a purpose to not do nothing.
But like I said, seeing him like that towards Vader, it didn't bother me because Yoda and Obi-Wan act like they were scared of Vader in the original trilogy anyway. Mm-hmm. So, from what we've seen from the prequel trilogy, it's kind of showing that where the fear of Vader became, where they became scared of him at.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't want to see him get done dirty by no Inquisitor.
I don't think we will.
I hope not. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The shit would not surprise me. Especially if he disconnected, like y'all say. Just don't. It ain't even gonna matter.
I think that's why he hasn't really clashed with none of them yet.
Mm-hmm. But I will say, nigga, Vader was firing in this episode.
Yeah,
that's how Vader is, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, we don't get much of that in the movies at all.
We just heard about it.
Yeah. But just to see him walk through the village, just choking niggas and snapping niggas' necks, dragging niggas along, shit was fire. And then dragging Obi-Wan through the fire.
Yeah.
That was
I loved it.
Hell.
Yeah, it was.
The only thing, when I said I had a gripe, my only gripe was he let them get away.
Yeah.
He could have hopped over that. He could have jumped or something over there. Damn, maybe he can't jump, but he could have blew that flame away just like he blew away the first time. Mm-hmm. That kind of pissed me off. That's what I meant by this episode just pissed me off. Because it's like, bro, if you're going to do all that just to let them get away, you might as well not even did all that.
Show them a little mercy.
Nah, you don't show nobody no mercy. Like he didn't show Obi-Wan no mercy.
I think he felt bad for him.
He didn't show Obi-Wan no mercy, bro.
I think he kind of felt bad for him. He was like, oh, this nigga ain't even. What he tell him? Time that made you soft. What he tell him?
Time has made you weak.
Yeah. I think he felt sorry for him. He was like, man, this nigga, man.
And we finally figured out what damn Reva wanted. This whole time, that's all she wanted to be was a Grand Inquisitor.
But my thing is,
I think it's more to that.
Even with that, her being a Grand Inquisitor, it seemed like what's the other guy? What number is he?
7, the 7th brother.
No, he 5th.
The 5th
brother. It seemed like he's stronger than she
is. Yeah, he is.
So, only person he afraid of is Vader. Mm-hmm. I see why though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Vader was gonna kill her.
Really?
Yeah, when he was like Vader said stay back and she kept going, I thought she was gonna do something and Vader was gonna get her ass on up out of there real quick.
Nah,
the dude told her like he said don't engage.
Mm-hmm. And her ass, as soon as he said that, brush right past him.
She went and got laid.
Do y'all got a problem with her acting?
Nope.
I see a lot of people saying that they don't like her acting.
I really ain't had a problem.
If you ask
acting
me,
for real.
I mean, I know what you're talking about.
No,
They said the girl been getting death threats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
If you ask me,
I just wanted to talk about that.
that was they using that her acting as a scapegoat for how they really feel. Like, man, come on. Basically, the motherfuckers feel. Okay, what I've been noticing now is, I read a lot into it. People are complaining about every damn thing.
Oh,
now,
yeah,
some stuff I understand. I feel the same way. I feel like with a lot of stuff, there's an agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to it. But, man, everything is not an agenda because it's a female character or a person of color or even somebody gay. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not part of the agenda, man. Like, stop making everything. Stop ruining everything. Like, y'all becoming as worse as, you know what I'm saying?
I don't pay no attention
The
to
people
it.
who really aren't fans. You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
Like, y'all straight. They
don't
sending
ruin nothing for me because I don't
death
pay no
threats.
attention to them.
Well, it's like, we got a problem with her acting, or we got a problem with this. Like, she's acting how she's supposed to act.
I actually didn't see nothing about her acting. The motherfucker just was saying.
I ain't saying she.
Why? Because she's so intense.
Well, I ain't saying.
Yeah, that's
she
what I
the
think. People
greatest
think
actor.
she trying to stay away from. She trying to take the shine away or some shit.
But to me, that's how that's how they want her to act.
Mm-hmm.
So intense, so standoffish, and you know what I'm
that's
saying?
the problem to me is the writing of the show. It's what she's saying. That's why I don't. That's a gripe of the show with me is. I think some of the writing is just. It ain't bad, but it's below par.
Like what?
The dialogue just
The
not.
the
I
dialogue
mean,
is the dialogue is simple.
Yeah.
Like the part when they was all at the table and she said something and like she looked over and said something and like the way it was set up, like it was supposed to be like something epic, but it was just simple. It was just like, all right, you did all that for that. It was like, all right, but that's just one of the gripes I have. Some of the writing on the show is just like, okay.
No, it ain't. That's not bothering me too much. My issue is Leia.
Yeah.
Not that she on her. It's just it's the Obi-Wan and Leia adventures. But besides that, man, old girl don't bother me at all.
Obi-Wan absolutely has nothing going for him in the show.
That's the way they created it.
So
Exactly.
we wouldn't be watching nothing if she wasn't there. He would
Make
just
a
be
different-
around cooking that
Make a
nasty oil
different
meat.
show.
Huh?
Make a different show. The show didn't have to be about him and
rescuing-
Leia.
Yeah.
I still don't see it like that. But
Like she played the forefront the whole episode, pretty much up until the last 17 minutes when Vader came in, and then he played the forefront.
Right. That's why I don't understand how they got a problem with old girl, and they don't have a
'Cause she
problem with
black.
Leia. How you have a problem with her and you don't have a problem with Leia? Leia the one that's.
I mean, I don't know what agenda you talking about.
okay.
Everything I've been seeing is motherfuckers just don't like it because she black.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. You know what about this episode that I didn't like? That I'm like, okay, it's the Obi-Wan and Leia adventures.
What?
The whole situation happened because she won't fucking listen.
Exactly.
He
And
told
won't
her to
fucking
chill
shut
out.
up.
She ran out there and chased the truck down and got them caught up when they were supposed to just wait, and old girl would have showed
And then
up.
it's like Obi-Wan just being stupid
yeah,
and just going along with it.
Right.
It's like,
right.
why are you doing this?
she doing the same shit Anakin used to do.
Exactly. Difference was.
So I ain't no problem with it.
But the thing is,
Nigga, but she a 10-year-old.
Anakin
Why are
can
you
take out
following
a couple
behind the
stormtroopers,
10-year-old?
though.
He got it. You say what?
Anakin would have been able to take out a couple stormtroopers.
Yeah, but it was his
And
fault.
Anakin wasn't trying to hide.
It was
either.
Obi-Wan's fault. They got caught.
Why you say that?
Cause he called her Leia. He fucked the whole name.
No,
up.
what I'm saying is they
She
shouldn't even been in
talking,
they shouldn't even
period.
been in their position. Like the old girl said, like, I went there, y'all was gone. That's because Leia ran the truck down,
Right.
He told her to wait, and that's the only part about the show I don't like. Everything else is fine. I ain't expected to go on this long.
Yeah.
But I expected Obi-Wan
Thought
to
it'd
be a little
1-2
underwhelming.
episodes.
I expected him not to be the Obi-Wan that we last saw because he's dealing with some trauma. But,
Yeah.
I don't know how long. I don't want to see 6 episodes of him acting like that. Come on, you got to give us at least 2 episodes of him being Obi-Wan. Now,
We already on episode 4.
Right,
Shit.
I'm not even saying that he needs to be able to take Vader because I don't think he can take Vader no more at all.
Yeah.
Even if he was still the old Obi-Wan, I don't think he could take Vader. But
He sliced that nigga arm and leg off.
yeah, and Vader learned from it. He should have made sure Vader was dead.
That nigga fell in lava. I would have thought he was dead too.
Yeah.
He got picked up by a damn pro.
Nigga sitting there burning. You wouldn't think he'd
Vader-
survive that.
Right.
He was still fighting Anakin.
You chopped all that shit off.
He chopped
And the
Anakin
nigga sitting
arm
there
and
on-
leg off. He ain't chopped Vader arm and leg off.
And then, never mind.
What?
I was saying, then Vader get killed by Luke. Not really killed, but Luke bested him.
I mean, I can see that.
I can't. That nigga ain't had no training like that either. He should have wiped it full with Luke. But we know why. We know why he lost to Luke. He let Luke win.
I was just about to say he wasn't going hard on him.
Nah.
Like he gave mercy.
That's
to
why I'm
Obi-Wan.
saying. That's what I'm saying. This Vader right here is a different Vader than what we've seen before. I think this might be the most dangerous.
Rogue One Vader.
Yeah, but we ain't get much of him though.
That's all we needed for that movie. That movie fired because of that part.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One was a just dope movie. Period.
Yeah,
But
I ain't went back. I only go back to watch that scene.
Vader, but Luke was a weakness of Vader. He was an attachment still. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Vader ain't got no attachments.
Yeah.
He pure rage. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is the most dangerous we gonna see Vader.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think even if Obi-Wan was in tip top shape, he'll still, be able to take him. Because he barely beat him on Mustafar. Obi-Wan older. I mean, both of them older. Vader got a little more common sense now than what he had before. He ain't gonna fall for that shit no more.
Yeah.
But
only if Obi-Wan man kept it going, shit, maybe the fight would be worth seeing, shit.
But this,
I would definitely.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck they gonna do now. Cause we gonna get another fight where Vader wiped the floor with him, and then just leave him alive.
I don't know. I ain't think they was even gonna see each other. But.
right? Me either.
So,
I
wouldn't
knew
have-
at some point
the thing
they
is-
had to see each other.
I wouldn't have mind them seeing each other, but I mean, I don't mind the interaction we got. But even if they wouldn't have never clashed with each other like that, I wouldn't have been upset with it.
Nah, I would have been mad if Vader had went through that town, did that, and then got to that door, and then he was just gone, and then that was just it.
Yeah,
I love that they came back and gave us a scene of the saber coming out, red saber coming out. Like, yeah, nah, give us that. Don't wait till episode 6. Nah, give us that shit episode 3.
Yeah, but Obi-Wan is a little too underpowered.
that nigga trash. He ain't
he-
underpowered. That nigga
he-
ass.
Come on, now muscle. He should have some type of muscle memory at least.
Man, Vader was fighting that nigga with one arm, bro.
Man, Vader wasn't even trying.
Yeah, nah.
Fight that nigga with one arm, dog.
Yeah.
Let Vader. Man, let Vader do him like that, man. Vader pick that nigga up. I'm like, man, you weak. You soft.
Dude dragged that nigga through the fire. Say, hey, it's what you did to me. Do the same shit. Back to you. But old babe came and saved him.
I thought they was gonna kill her.
I thought that was the robot that saved him.
I thought they was gonna kill her. Hey, did y'all see that they sent
the chick shot the?
Is
shot
that a
the
robot? Shit. Is that actually a robot?
What you mean?
The droid that was in the hideout.
The big droid.
What you mean? Is it actually a robot?
Is it somebody pretending to? No, yeah, on the show. Is it somebody pretending that they're a droid?
You mean like in real life?
I mean, no, in real life, it's not a real robot.
On the show.
On the show.
Why you think that?
Just asking, because, you know, the droid straight had the hammer getting ready to smack one of them upside the head.
I just think it's smart.
Could be.
She probably been sitting there teaching it or programming it or some shit.
There might have been somebody in that motherfucker in the suit.
Because, I mean, because if C-3PO wasn't so scary, do the same thing.
Yeah, but, you know, man, I enjoyed the episode. You know, I especially enjoyed the hallucination he seen when he thought he seen Anakin out there, which furthermore solidified the fact that he is fucking terrified. He's scared to death.
Yeah.
Running for his life.
Man, had there been Vader out there in the field, man, he'd have shitted on himself right then and there. But that's like I said, man. I'm just glad it wasn't. Maybe I'm looking at it, you know,
this nigga all in his
glass
head.
half full. Because I'm just glad it wasn't the Inquisitor that made him look like that. I don't think I could have took that.
Yeah, nah.
Like, even if he lose to an
I wouldn't
Inquisitor.
have wanted to take it, but shit, if it happened, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me.
Even if he lose to one, I don't want to see him lose to one that bad. Like, man, come on.
The nigga ain't got no skill, bro. He lost it.
And then it was Vader too. You know what I'm saying? We keep making
maybe if he had a pistol in his hand, it would have been different.
We keep making it seem like Vader chopped liver or something.
Yeah.
No, we not. We know what Vader do. I just know this nigga can't. He could barely handle the stormtroopers.
Nah, he got through them.
Man, he barely got through that shit. If it wasn't for old girl, he wouldn't have. He would have got caught.
Why? Like, I didn't understand why he was using that.
No, I'm talking about the girl that shot the stormtroopers, not
No,
Leia.
see, that's another writing thing. The nigga just went through a whole truck full of stormtroopers.
Yeah, but it was different.
And you telling me this nigga just gonna sit there and surrender to 3 of them? He just went through 5 of them.
Only 3 of them.
Yeah, but he was going through them one by one. They wasn't all together.
Yes, they was.
No, they was
They was
not.
all together.
It was one up because remember he shot one that was standing up on the thing.
Yeah.
He fell. And
But
cut
he
himself.
fought. But he fought more than 3 of them right there.
Yeah, but they wasn't all. They was like around. It was ways to get to one, and the other ones couldn't get to them.
They was more.
They was spread out. They wasn't just right there ready to go.
But you know, that's one of the parts that I didn't care for. And I just chalked it up as, you know, maybe it's because he not in tune with the Force, so he not pulling out his lightsaber.
Nah,
because
right.
3 stormtroopers and a lightsaber, the lightsaber gonna win every time.
Stupid ass.
You don't even
right.
got to be 3. It could be 12 stormtroopers and a lightsaber. Obi-Wan is trash right now. It ain't the writing. He trash.
No, that's right.
He can't do it. He can't. What they gonna write? What was they gonna write?
He just went through a group of them.
Yeah, but it was different though. It wasn't.
He
like,
didn't even try to fight these niggas.
And then Leia had took cover like they was in. It was just right there, bro. He stood in front of Leia.
Right.
She ain't had nowhere to take cover unless she was gonna run back, but she got shot.
Right.
That ain't the writing. That's Obi-Wan just garbage.
No, that's right.
Well, not to me, because I don't think nothing wrong with the writing.
No, it's how they wrote him garbage. Like, they could have still made Obi-Wan, you know, halfway decent. Mm-hmm. He ain't have to be so bad. But
See, my thing is the nigga dumb.
I mean,
Well, he not dumb, gullible, I guess.
I'm gonna say this: from what we have been getting from Disney, besides season 1, of The Mandalorian. Well, I'll just say The
Mandalorian season 1
season
shit.
1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why they doing it though. Because
seemed
everybody fell in love with it.
It seemed like it just seemed like the grittiness is just not there anymore.
The gritty.
Yeah.
You was talking about
He
the
pulled
butt.
this nigga into a flame. That's not gritty to you?
Yeah,
To a certain extent.
yeah, I think it's plenty. I think it's plenty gritty when they want to go there.
I think the last 2 episodes was gritty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Had they made Obi-Wan halfway decent to where when he picked his lightsaber up and went to work, regardless to how bad he lost to Vader, we'd have had a better show so far.
Yeah.
Because first and foremost, the writing of the show is that's what you mean when you say the writing. This whole show, we're going on this whole adventure because Obi-Wan ain't shit. Because had Obi-Wan been halfway what he was, Leia would have been back at the crib by now. You know what I'm saying? But they had to write him so weak in order to make this show that it just took away from the character. You know what I'm saying? It just took away from the character. And like I say, had he been halfway decent, this probably would have been one of the best shows we ever seen.
Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to think the whole show is going to be about him. Episode 6 going to be about him getting Leia back to the crib. That's going to be the end of episode 6. Is her being at the crib. Instead of this being a Obi-Wan versus Vader show.
If it was an Obi-Wan versus Vader show, them in over episode 1.
Well, I mean, they built it up like it was gonna be a Obi-Wan versus Vader show, or Vader was gonna be chasing them the whole series.
Is this Jon Favreau?
Well, see, I assumed that Vader was gonna be chasing other Jedi. I didn't even think they was gonna see each other.
Right.
So I never thought that.
Right. It's just, it makes me, I'm going to just say it ain't been the same since George been gone. Star Wars ain't been the same since George been gone. You can go to the sequel trilogy. The only thing that has been basically up to par to me has been The Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, they had Luke come out and wreck shop. Mm-hmm. But besides that, man,
but
everything.
That's because that's J.J. Abrams and Jon Favreau.
But did you hear how much pushback they got for that?
No.
That's because Luke looked terrible though.
Nah, it wasn't the fans. It was the people that work at Lucasfilm now. Is it not Lucasfilm? What is it called? Is it Lucasfilm? Yeah. It's all the people, Catherine Kennedy and all them. Mm-hmm. All of them were upset that they had Luke looking the way he looked. Their vision is for the Jedis and everybody to look how we've seen them in the sequel trilogy and how we've been seeing Obi-Wan so far. And to me,
Kathleen Kennedy problem. Kathleen Kennedy real problem is she think they gonna replace her. That's her real problem.
If you give so much pushback on how Luke performed in The Mandalorian, right? Basically, they said
his performance or how he looked.
No, his performance. It had nothing to do with how he looked. The CGI, none of that was a complaint. I mean, it's a complaint to us, but they didn't have a problem with none of that. They had a problem. They said Luke stole the show. Luke made all the other characters they made look bad. That's what the argument was.
Is that what people think?
That's what the people at the studio were saying.
Oh,
not us.
I ain't heard none of that.
Not us. Yeah, I've seen it. Cause remember they came out with them books and stuff, right?
What books?
They came out with they wrote some books, some novels and stuff. They got a bunch of Star Wars properties out there, and this came out right around the time this came out, and everybody was complaining that everybody's praising Luke. Our properties aren't doing this good. They upset because Luke stole the show. He's making everybody else look bad. He made Rey and Kylo Ren. He made everybody look bad. And it's
just trash.
You need to be worried about the Mandalorian
but
making them
that's
look
what
bad.
I was saying.
Period.
The shit was just trash to you, right? But that's the direction they want to take it. That's the part that we haven't come to the grips with yet. What we seen.
Well, no, that ain't where they want to take it because they ain't taking it that direction no more.
What I'm saying,
They completely changed.
What I'm saying, as far as the like Obi-Wan being so weak and Leia being a prominent, that's where they want to take this series. They don't want it to go back to the how Luke was destroying shit. They don't want that anymore. They want more of I don't want to say they just don't want to take it there. They want to open it up for everybody else. And it was a big complaint from the
which
studio.
I don't have a problem with that.
I do.
I don't, because I mean the Star Wars is like they said in that tweet about that was defending old girl, whatever her name is. I think her name is Moses Ingram. What they say, it was 65 galaxies or some shit in Star Wars. It's more than Luke, Leia, and Obi-Wan, and Yoda. It's more than them out there.
And they keep going back to the same characters.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I don't have a problem with. I'm gonna say I don't have a problem with them having a problem with them feeling like. Why you bring Luke back in it when we introducing all these different characters?
I wonder how many people think like me as far as because at this time Luke is the only Jedi.
No, but that's the only one we know of.
Well, who else?
Well, Ahsoka not a Jedi. So.
No, she
okay, yeah, I get
she's not a Jedi. But I mean, she was. I mean,
Luke is the only Jedi. Yeah.
Oh, when you say right now, what you mean? In Obi-Wan? Or
I'm not talking about Luke. Luke is no.
So then, when are you talking? I'm asking. When are you talking?
When we seen Luke? Whenever we seen Luke
in Mandalorian.
Whatever he at that time, I'm just trying to make it clear. He's the only Jedi. So I don't understand why they have a problem with him making these people look bad when he's a Jedi. And who y'all trying to replace him with? Who y'all what?
You know how
if they trying to get rid of the whole Force and the Jedi shit, I would be done with Star Wars.
I mean, a lot of people would, but
I don't. Think that's why I wonder how many people think like me.
I don't think they trying to do that. You know how Luke looked in the sequel trilogy. How Luke looked in basically
the Hermit Luke.
Yeah. How he scared of Rey and shit like that. That's what they want.
I still don't think he was scared of Rey, but yeah.
That's what they want. That's how they want.
But that's when I don't understand it.
They just want to introduce new Jedi.
Right.
That's the way that they was going.
And
they want to introduce new people.
And the thing is I don't have a problem.
They about it the wrong way.
I don't have a problem with them. I always go back to this point. I don't have a problem with you introducing new Jedi. But you built this whole universe around the Skywalker saga, basically, right?
Yeah.
You built this whole lore that Anakin was the chosen one. Luke and Leia are the offspring of the chosen one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you want to make these characters seem like they not shit. They not shit compared to other characters. And of course, eventually it will be somebody stronger than them. And it was probably somebody stronger than them before.
That's why I just said they went about it wrong.
Get out of the Skywalker saga area. Just get out of there. Go in the past or the future.
But if he the only Jedi, how are they gonna have more Jedis unless they use him to train them?
Well, that's the thing. They wanted to basically retell the story of Luke and make somebody else. How Obi-Wan just basically trained him, and people don't really know how Luke got all his knowledge and his power. He did it from books and shit like that.
Nobody said he did it on his own.
Right. That's what they want to make another one of them. They want to get rid of Luke. That's why he looked like Hermit Luke. That's why they had a problem when he showed up in the Mandalorian wrecking shop. Because this is not the Luke that we want to have moving forward.
They shouldn't have a problem with it because it was in the past.
Right. Shit's stupid.
But anything more about Obi-Wan?
Again,
I like them dude who fell off their roof and got cut in half. Yeah. They're stormtrooper. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the episode. The reason the episodes are not scoring as high with me have all been for the same reason. Now, I'm not upset Obi-Wan getting his ass whooped. Mm-hmm. I'm not upset he's afraid. I'm not upset with the Inquisitors. I'm not upset with nothing else. This whole Leia thing is just, man, it's not working. It's not working, and they forcing it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's to the point where I don't even have an issue with her being there. It's just some of the stuff that come up with her being there. Like, you know, how you gonna run off, and if I take 2 steps out and caught up with you, but you gonna make it seem like she done ran off and I can't catch her. Like little stuff like that. Like the whole, like I said, the truck situation. She tried running the truck down. It's like,
see, my thing, I got more of a problem with Obi-Wan in that situation. Like, why are you allowing her and following behind her?
He couldn't just let her go. You had to follow her.
Nigga, grab her.
Yeah. I don't even know if he can handle Leia.
so Obi-Wan upset you?
I just don't like that he's so weak.
I mean, me either.
Yeah.
Me either. Like I said, I felt like they should have made him halfway decent, but
He go to the pistol before he go to the lightsaber. That shit just weird to me.
it's taken away from his character.
Yeah. But y'all got a grade for this episode? I'm gonna go C+.
I'm going A.
I'm in between A- and B+. I think I'm gonna go B+. And the reason this episode don't get an A+ for me is I've already explained it multiple times. But besides that, everything else was good. You know, considering the Obi-Wan we have, he did exactly what I expected him to do in this episode. So I'm gonna go B+. I thoroughly enjoyed the episode, and I wished I could have enjoyed it just a little bit more.
I enjoyed it from top to bottom.
Well, there you go. That's been Views of a Flick, episode 3 of Obi-Wan, part 3. I'm Will.I.Am Defoe, a.k.a. Big Willie Style. That's Sid.
What's happening?
That's Ryan.
You already know.
And hey, we're going to see y'all next time.